Hi soap fans, my name is Allie and today I am going to be making a small 1-pound batch of my homemade Genoa City soap. The fragrance and the design are both inspired by The Young and the Restless, of which I've seen every single episode since 1993. Yes, I'm a geek! And this is weird, I already know that. The fragrance is a very cool blend. I created it to intentionally be very masculine, very distinctive, very rich. And the design is going to be black, white, and gray in color with a little bit of a mustache on top. I call this soap Victor. I love making my soap batter from scratch using oils, butters, clays, and of course lye water. I've mixed everything together off screen with an immersion blender to emulsify the oil and the water. I've separated my batter into 3 different containers for coloring. Into these 2, I'm adding varying amounts of iron oxide for black and gray. The third is going to be left the natural cream color of the soap. Now that I have my colors mixed, it's time to stir in my fragrance blend. Yes, it's in a shot glass, but no, it is not a shot of Victor's favorite tequila. Fragrance oil can sometimes discolor the soap, so I'm only adding it to the black and gray portions. These 2 colors are so dark that any discoloration will not be noticeable at all. I always like to stir this in by hand. Fragrance oil can also cause the soap batter to saponify quickly, and I already know that Victor's about to get thick. In fact, he's getting so thick so quick, I'm not going to be able to accomplish the exact design swirl that I was planning, but that's okay. Working with soap can be tricky, so we have to learn to just think on our feet. I'm going to combine my batters and do a quick in-the-pot swirl here, but I will save a little bit of the white color for my mustache design idea for the top of the soap. Plop. Into the silicone mold it goes. I am pouring the white soap on top and right down the center. Again, I'm kind of thinking on my feet here and using a toothpick to move the soap around a bit. I want it to be covering the top of the soap, but I also kind of want it to be mixed in a little bit too. Now, taking one of my soap spoons, I'm just going to pull in from the edges of the mold toward the center. It's taken me a few swipes to get the right technique, but I think you'll start to see that the mustache is beginning to form. That's it! Now the only thing left to do is put old Victor to bed and check on him tomorrow. Okay, it's about a day later. I've got Victor out of the mold and I'm ready to cut in and see how this design turned out. Soap making is so fun because it's always a surprise to see what's inside. You never really know what it's going to look like until you cut it. Behold the mustache! Do you see it? Can you see the design idea? I'm going to cut the other end of it now and see what that looks like. Again, 2 different sides of the molds can look way different. Yes, yes, that's the one. This is the mustache I was looking for. The shape of the corners look mustache rounded. That was kind of what I was going for. The next thing I'm going to do is cut the center of the loaf. That just helps me cut more evenly through each bar. And now I'm starting to see that white swirling. It's kind of a marbled effect. I like it. So let's just cut the rest of these bars and see what we get. What further surprises await? You know, I really love the little wispy hairs of black that are flowing into the white. Also, this fragrance is really powerful. It's a blend that I'm describing as black leather, barn wood, and filthy rich cologne. There's a whole nother video on my channel, actually, that where I sit down and just kind of chat all about the inspiration behind the fragrance and the design. I had to sit down and think about Victor and how he would be represented as a soap. So there's another video on the channel if you want to see that. And by the way, you can see my Nikki soap sitting in the background there. I made it at the same time, and there's also a video here on the Genoa City Soap channel if you want to see that one too. All right, that's the last cut. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and supporting. You have a nice day.